Welcome back to Lakers News Fan Report, where we bring you the latest and most exciting sports news every single day. Whether you're a diehard purple and gold fan or just someone who appreciates the unpredictable drama of the NBA, you're going to want to stick around for this one, because what's happening with the Los Angeles Lakers right now might just be one of the most compelling, unexpected, and potentially historic storylines in recent memory. Something's brewing in LA, and the clock may already be ticking on what could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Now, when the Lakers made the bold, and let's be honest, borderline shocking decision to hand over the reins of the franchise to J.J. Redick last offseason, the collective reaction across the NBA landscape was, well, let's just say it wasn't exactly filled with optimism. Critics were everywhere. Social media exploded. Analysts on ESPN, podcasts, blogs. Everyone had something to say. And most of it boiled down to one simple, glaring concern. How could the most storied basketball franchise on the planet trust their season, their superstars, their legacy, to someone who had never coached a single game in the NBA, in college, or even at the high school level? J.J. Redick was a respected voice in media, a sharp mind, and a beloved former player, but coaching the Los Angeles Lakers is a different beast altogether. And yet, here we are, as the regular season has come to a close, and somehow, J.J. Redick has done something few thought possible. Not only did he survive the season, he thrived. He turned skeptics into believers, question marks into exclamation points, and took a team that many had written off early in the year and transformed them into a legitimate threat heading into the playoffs. The Lakers didn't just squeak into the postseason. They didn't have to fight through the play-in tournament like last year. No, Redick led this group to 50 wins. That's right, 50. The team finished 50-32, locking down the third seed in the brutal Western Conference, trailing only the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Houston Rockets, two young, energetic teams that have been steadily building toward contention for years. The Lakers, on the other hand, have been reinventing themselves on the fly. Just think about everything that's happened over the course of this season. The mid-season blockbuster that sent Anthony Davis to Dallas and brought Luka Doncic to LA was one of the most polarizing trades in recent memory. Fans were stunned. The basketball world was shocked. Giving up AD, one of the most dominant big men in the league when healthy, felt risky, especially considering how few true interior defenders the Lakers had behind him. But the front office bet on something bigger, offensive firepower, a new identity, and J.J. Redick's vision. And credit where it's due, it worked. Luka fit right in. His chemistry with LeBron James clicked faster than anyone could have predicted. Redick built the offense around their skill sets and adjusted his playbook mid-season to accommodate Luka's ball-dominant style, spacing the floor, increasing tempo, and emphasizing reads and improvisation, things Redick knows all too well from his years as a player and analyst. The result? The Lakers' offense became one of the most efficient in the league post-All-Star break. They shot better, they moved the ball better, and they started winning games that earlier in the year they were letting slip away. But while all of that is impressive, maybe even miraculous, there's something else going on here. Something deeper. A historical wrinkle that not enough people are talking about. And it's this: every single head coach who has won an NBA championship with the Los Angeles Lakers has done so in their very first season. Or not at all. That's not some throwaway stat. That's a pattern. A legacy-defining pattern. And J.J. Redick now finds himself standing at the edge of that cliff, staring down history. Let's run through it. John Kundla, the original Lakers architect, won in his first year back in 1949. Bill Sharman, in 1972, took a team with Jerry West and Wilt Chamberlain to the top of the league in his first season. Paul Westhead, first season. Pat Riley, the man who became synonymous with Lakers excellence, won it all in year one. Phil Jackson, who brought the triangle to LA and led the Kobe-Shaq dynasty, first year. Frank Vogel, who guided the LeBron AD Lakers to the 2020 bubble title. Also his first season. It's strange. It's fascinating. It's a little spooky. And now, J.J. Redick is the next name on that list. Will he join those icons in Lakers lore? Or will he be another name that started strong but never quite made it over the mountaintop? Now, let's be clear. None of this is to say that Redick has to win the championship this year. He's proven himself already in so many ways. He's outperformed expectations, earned the respect of his players, and shown the kind of adaptability that usually takes years to develop as a coach. But here's the thing, the opportunity in front of him right now is uniquely ripe. The team is healthy. The chemistry is building. LeBron is still playing at an elite level, defying father time once again. Luka is locked in. The bench has stepped up. And the Western Conference, while strong, is not invincible. There's no juggernaut this year. No Golden State Warriors from 2017. No Shaq Kobe wrecking crew. There's parity. There's chaos. And in chaos, anything can happen. But there's also pressure. Immense, almost crushing pressure. Because if the Lakers fall short, especially if it's early, you can bet the offseason will be anything but quiet. The front office knows LeBron doesn't have many prime years left. They also know Luka is the future, and they'll want to build around him aggressively. That likely means changes. Big ones. There's already buzz about targeting physically dominant big men in free agency. Maybe a rim protector. Maybe a true power forward to help against teams like Minnesota, Denver, and OKC, teams with size that the Lakers have struggled to match up against. And that's where the urgency comes in. Because this version of the Lakers, this particular blend of talent, chemistry, and momentum, it might not exist next year. There's no guarantee Redick will have the same tools, the same roster, the same opportunity. Which begs the question, is this his one shot? Is this his Phil Jackson 2000 moment? His Riley 1982 moment? Or is it going to be remembered as a promising but incomplete chapter? Fans are already whispering it. Some are outright saying it. This is the year. And not just because the team is playing well, but because history says this has to be the year, or it won't be at all. It's wild to even consider, but the Lakers' coaching history is filled with names who had early success and then watched the window close fast. The bar is unimaginably high. That's the weight of the Lakers' job. So now, as we stare down the first-round matchup against the Minnesota Timberwolves, a team with two all-star bigs, size and defense, all eyes are on Redick. Can he outmaneuver Chris Finch in a 7-game series? Can he get enough stops? Can his small ball lineups survive the physicality of Gobert and Towns? And if they do, what happens next? How deep can this run go? Could we actually be talking about J.J. Redick hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy in just a few weeks? And if not, what happens then? But what do you think about all of this? Are we watching the beginning of something truly historic? Or is this just a beautiful but brief moment in the ever-chaotic journey of the Los Angeles Lakers? Do you believe J.J. Redick has what it takes to join the exclusive list of championship-winning rookie coaches in Lakers history? Personally, I want to believe. I really do. Watching Redick command this team with poise, intelligence, and creativity has been one of the most exciting things about this season. He's not just coaching games, he's shaping a culture. And if he can take this group all the way in his first year, that's the stuff legends are made of. That's a banner moment. Literally. For Luka Doncic, this is also more than just another playoff run. This is his statement to the league. After years of carrying heavy loads in Dallas, making highlight reels but falling short in the postseason, he's now on the biggest stage with a franchise that breathes championships. He doesn't have to do it all by himself anymore, but that doesn't mean he won't be the engine. The chance to lead the Lakers to glory, that's the kind of thing that turns a superstar into a global icon. This is legacy-building territory for him, too. And it's not just the stars who are stepping up. One of the most underrated stories of the season has been the emergence of the Lakers' role players. Guys like Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, and Jared Vanderbilt have bought into their roles and delivered in big moments. Reeves, in particular, has shown he's more than just a feel-good story. He's a clutch performer with the confidence to take and make big shots. Redick has empowered these guys, given them freedom, responsibility, and trust. And they've rewarded him with effort, toughness, and timely plays. Let's not forget D'Angelo Russell either. A player whose Lakers journey has been filled with ups and downs, exits and returns, but who's now found his niche. He's playing with poise, distributing the ball well, and hitting threes at a career-high clip. His maturity and unselfishness have been essential to this team's evolution. It's rare to see a player rewrite their own narrative mid-career, but that's exactly what Russell has done, and he's done it on a contending team in a major market under the brightest lights. Defensively, this team still has question marks, but they've also shown flashes of resilience. Redick has emphasized communication and effort, understanding that they don't have the luxury of elite individual defenders at every position. What they do have is collective buy-in. Rotations have tightened. effort plays have increased. And while the Lakers might not lead the league in defensive rating, they've become significantly more disruptive since the All-Star break, especially in crunch time. One interesting twist: the Lakers are winning in a way that's stylistically different from what we've seen in previous championship years. This isn't a bruising, grinded-out team built around rim protection and post-play. This is a pace-and-space, read-and-react offense led by two of the smartest playmakers in basketball. It's modern, it's fluid, it's fun, and it's working. Redick is not trying to replicate the past. He's forging a new identity, one that reflects the evolution of the NBA itself. And yet, the ghosts of Lakers history are never far behind. Staples Center, Crypto.com Arena is filled with banners and memories. Magic, Kareem, Shaq, Kobe. Those aren't just names, they're expectations. They're pressure. Every player who wears purple and gold knows the weight of that legacy. Redick has embraced it rather than running from it. He talks about the history. He references it. He teaches it. That cultural awareness has helped unify this team in ways few expected from a rookie head coach. The support from LeBron James has also been critical. From day one, LeBron publicly backed Redick, silencing any whispers of locker room tension. That kind of endorsement means something, not just to the fans, but to the rest of the roster. When the face of the league buys in, everyone else follows. And LeBron hasn't just bought in, he's thrived under Redick. The two share a cerebral approach to the game, and their collaboration has brought out some of LeBron's most efficient basketball in years. You can see it in the way this team talks. The post-game interviews. The locker room footage. There's a quiet confidence now. A sense of purpose. It's no longer about just making the playoffs or surviving another drama-filled season in LA. It's about seizing this moment. Every player knows what's at stake. Every game feels like a proving ground. The energy is different. This isn't just another Lakers team. This one feels like it's playing for something bigger. And now the Timberwolves series looms large. True test. Minnesota's size and physicality present a real challenge. Rudy Gobert's rim protection. Karl-Anthony Towns' inside-out scoring. Anthony Edwards' explosiveness. This isn't a cakewalk. But the Lakers have the experience edge. They have LeBron. They have Luka. And have a coach who's been preparing for this chess match since the moment he took the job. This is where Redick's film study, his obsession with details, and his player-first approach will be put to the test. If the Lakers can get past Minnesota, things start to open up. A second-round matchup against a Houston or a Sacramento suddenly feels very winnable. The bracket, for once, doesn't feel like a death trap. There's a path, a real, tangible path to the conference finals. And from there, who knows? The pressure will mount. The stakes will rise. But so will the belief. And for a team that spent most of the season being doubted, that belief could be the most powerful weapon of all. Behind the scenes, the Lakers analytics team has reportedly been playing a bigger role than ever before. Redick, with his background in media and analysis, has fully embraced the numbers. Lineup data, matchup breakdowns, shot profiles. It's all part of the process now. This isn't just a vibes team, it's a smart team. A modern team. The coaching staff is integrating real-time data into their game planning, adjusting coverages and rotations with surgical precision. And let's not overlook the fans. Lakers Nation has been loud, loyal, and laser-focused. After years of ups and downs, they're hungry. You can feel it in the building. Every home game feels like a playoff game already. The crowd is living and dying with every possession. And that home court advantage, even as a third seed, might make a huge difference. Redick has talked openly about feeding off that energy. The players have embraced it. And opponents, they're feeling it. I can't wait to read your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know how far you think the Lakers can go, what you're most excited or worried about, and if you think this is the beginning of a dynasty or just a flash of brilliance. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Lakers News Fan Report, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. The playoffs are just heating up, and we'll be right here breaking it all down every step of the way. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Lakers!